Hello, this is Ian Henry of Auto Analysis, and welcome to the March 2014 edition of the European Car and Light Commercial Vehicle Production Outlook. First of all, a quick look at 2013. We saw European production, including Russia, of about 18.56 million last year. That was a 2.3% rise over the total for 2012. Without Russia, the total was just under 17 million, a rise of 2.4%. European production had actually risen last year on the back of strong UK demand, the start of the recovery in a number of other markets, and continued exports of premium brand vehicles beyond Europe, aided by the start of production of a number of new models, with the vehicle manufacturers filling their pipelines. We also saw continued restructuring, two plant closures in particular, Ford at Southampton and PSA at Aulnay. This year we will see Ford at Ghent close, and Opel's Bochum plant will close soon as well. There's some rebalancing of capacity at PSA, with cutbacks at its Rennes and Sochaux factories, and Fiat's plants were once again on temporary shutdown for much of last year. At the same time, we saw production rising at some recently opened or expanded plants, notably Audi and Mercedes in Hungary, and Renault Dacia's plant in Morocco, which is now a core part of Renault's European production network. Turning to the UK specifically, we had a largely positive sales story last year, with strong retail demand and consumer confidence, despite the general economic uncertainty. 2013 production was about 1.57 million cars and LCVs, a rise of just over 1% over 2012. There was strong growth at Toyota, up to 179,000, largely due to the new Auris having a full year of production, and at Jaguar Land Rover, where production reached over 400,000. Mini production actually declined with the switch to the new model at the end of the year. Production also fell at Honda, GM at Nissan, and Nissan's case that was ahead of the new Qashqai, which is now on stream, and we saw Ford's Southampton plant also close. For next year, or rather 2014, we expect production to be at about 1.65 million. Output will be boosted by full year production of the new Mini and the launch of the new Nissan Qashqai. Looking at Europe as a whole for 2014, we expect the recovery to continue through the year, and we expect production to reach 19.64 million, including Russia. Without Russia, we expect production to be around 18.15 million, with production growth spread widely, including production in France due to the new Peugeot 308 in particular, in Hungary due to the A3, TT and various Mercedes models, in Spain with growth of most of the vehicle manufacturers there, in Turkey because of van demand, and in the UK with the growth of the new Qashqai Mini volumes. We expect further restructuring and realignment amongst the vehicle manufacturers to continue. We've already seen Fiat taking full control of Chrysler, and also Dongfeng and the French government investing in PSA. Looking at Europe as a whole for 2014 and beyond, we expect production totals, including Russia, to reach 22.4 million in 2016 and nearly 24 million by 2018. Without Russia, European production will be 19 million or just over in 2015, and will climb steadily thereafter to reach 21 million and over in 2018. Germany will remain the powerhouse of European production, producing nearly 6 million units a year. UK car production now in fact exceeds that of France, although France produces many more vans than the UK. We expect this pattern to continue. And the role of the vehicle manufacturers' core factories in Spain and recent significant investment there means that Spain is likely to continue to be the second-ranked European producing country in the medium term, with Spanish production at over 2.5 million on a consistent basis from 2016. This chart shows European production by country from 2007 to 2018, and you can see the importance of the Russian market with the green bar roughly in the middle. I'd also draw your attention to the growing bright blue bar just above Russia, but that is Serbia. That highlights the production of Fiat models there at a rate of up to 300,000 units a year. And lower down in the chart you can see the blue bar, which highlights the importance of Germany. Also, we draw your attention to the importance of Morocco, the pink in the middle, and the little yellow bar for the Netherlands, which is really accounted for by the mini production taking place there from next year onwards. This chart shows the same figures but taking Russia out, and the point behind this chart is to show you how it takes until 2016 for European production to recover to the same level as in 2007. This slide shows the importance of Germany dominating the European vehicle production scene. Production in Germany has consistently been at or around the 6 million level, and this has been throughout the period under consideration, except in 2009 when production fell, as it did in other markets due to the recession. Lower down the chart you can see the bunching of countries in terms of being approximately the same sorts of volumes. You can see Spain and Russia both at about 2.5 million, the UK and France at about 2.2 million by 2018. And lower down you can see Turkey, Czech Republic and Italy at just over and just under a 1 million level. And now, just to summarise some of the points that flow from the charts which we've just seen, the UK and France will battle for third place within the EU in terms of production behind Germany and Spain. Germany's leadership position is clear, but within the EU, Spain is and will remain the second largest producing country, and that reflects the spread of vehicle manufacturer investment and commitment to their factories in that country. We've got Ford increasing production, Mercedes increasing production, VW increasing production, and the same at PSA and Nissan. The UK and France will compete for third place in production rankings, and the UK's position will be partly determined by the new model timings from JLR, and in the case of France, the degree to which Renault and PSA can actually meet the production targets which have been set down in these companies' labour agreements. Turkey's production will rise to around 1.5 million, and that reflects the expansion at Tofaş and the concentration of Ford's van production also in Turkey. What does all this mean for UK suppliers? Well, with rising UK production over the next few years and the willingness of the vehicle manufacturers to consider and indeed to resource components here to the UK, there should be significant potential for UK suppliers to win new business. And some of the major sourcing opportunities which exist include the new range of IQ models from JLR, the second generation Nissan Juke, the Infiniti Q30, the expansion of the Mini range, including those Minis to be made in the Netherlands, GM, which wishes to reach 25% of UK content for the new Astra, new engines to be made at the BMW Hamshall plant, the expansion of the Bentley range, and the expansion of Bentley now includes the decision to make all W12 engines for the Volkswagen Group there, and there'll be some resourcing to the UK by Aston Martin. And on a smaller scale, there will be taxi conversion business by Nissan and Mercedes in the UK, which is giving rise to opportunities for small suppliers in and around the Coventry area. Thank you for listening. Details of how to obtain the latest production outlook from the SMT are now shown on the screen. Until next time, goodbye.